me personally, bro, I'm really not crazy educated when it comes to a lot of like black things, like African American like problems and shit. You feel me? But as a African American myself, you know what I'm saying? I gotta watch this. You feel me? I got to watch this video, bruh. So basically, this is Africans versus African Americans, the middle ground by Jollibee.
Me coming from Africa,
Or
I came
Jubilee.
here to better my life, and I feel like personally, we need to stop using the word racism when we don't get something or when something don't go our way. And just
let me jump in.
Absolutely, that's factual. That's factual.
No disrespect, but racism exists, and I have to acknowledge it, and I can't just ignore it. But what I can do is not buy into the system.
Okay. Hold on. We gotta talk now. We gotta talk now, bro. Cause holy fuck, these niggas spitting like shit.
Step forward if you agree. Slavery affected my family.
I don't know. I wouldn't step up.
Yeah,
I really wouldn't.
That's just evident in my last name, King. I mean, that's the brand of the slave owner that put that name on my family all those years ago, and I'm still wearing it in those ways, along with the compounded, you know, economic disparity, social disparity, mental trauma, all of that. I mean, it's tethered forever.
So to go back to slavery.
Like, what do we mean by my family? Are we talking about the whole tree or your family, bro? Like your family.
Talk about.
Because to be honest, I would say no, bro. I would say no.
It has never stopped. So there is no post. What my great-grandparents were teaching my grandparents, who taught my mother, who taught me, came from what they learned through slavery. So there's a lot of fear, a lot of insecurity, a fear of society, a fear of law enforcement. So slavery has made a major impact where the low self-esteem is consistently reoccurring.
Okay.
I think for me, growing up in Los Angeles, California in the early 1960s, there was a stereotype that I didn't want to be black. I didn't want to be African because we come from Africa or we're slaves. So I want to be a Chinese boy. I want to be Bruce Lee.
What the fuck? I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry to break it to you, bro, but you are not ever going to be Bruce Lee, bro. You was not ever going to be Bruce Lee, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Stick to being black, bro. It's cooler.
So growing up like that,
no disrespect.
I didn't like myself and who I was. I didn't like the color of my skin or the way that I spoke. So I emulated other people. I want to be something that I was not.
Nigga, what?
You can literally only go back a couple generations, and then it's like the documents just don't exist. There's no record. It's like, you know, my family has completely been erased. In that same point, too, in the time that we've been here, we've created a incredible culture, and we have so many things to be proud of, and I always reframe the narrative myself, and I speak of my ancestors that were enslaved as, you know, doctors and healers, and it's like, you know, we were taken because we were talented,
right?
You know,
Type shit.
We had skills to offer, and we built this country. So
I don't think it was skills. I think it was more like, I mean, yeah, I could say skills. I'll say skills, yeah.
Can they disagree a step forward?
All right, let's hear.
Slavery didn't affect my family, but we did suffer a different type of slavery back home. Like we went through colonization. Like I am Bamileke. There was a massacre of Bamileke. You guys can like look it up. They killed like more than 300,000 of my people.
God damn.
We didn't want to assimilate to the French culture, but it's still nothing compared to what you guys ancestor like been through. You know.
I wouldn't want to minimize that pain though. What you just said hurt me. That 300,000 people were killed because they would not conform to the colonization of the French people. So that is just as painful
yeah, that's
and
lame as
hurtful
shit, bro.
as the trauma that we suffered here in America.
I can't share the same experience that you have went through and your family. Even though we also had our own type of slavery, we had apartheid at the time, you know, where the Dutch people took over and they wanted to just have South Africa, Namibia, and I think other countries where we could only just speak Dutch. It's somehow still happening even now. There's like a place in South Africa where it's called Orania, you know, and it's just Dutch people there. No black person is even allowed there. So we still somehow feel...
What the fuck? So they got their own, like, territory, bro.
That oppression.
What the fuck?
It's nothing compared to what your ancestral history, you know, has gone through. I'm somehow happy that you guys have forgiven it, even though you haven't forgotten it. Have you forgiven it? I mean, like that face, like.
But me personally, no, I haven't. But I want to work through the change. But no, I have not forgiven.
I don't
because
think
it's a
anybody has forgiven it, because now they built a lot of shit on like a fucking
system that's still going on. And from
on
what
a
I'm hearing
system,
from
bro,
you guys,
basically.
there's a system that's still going on in Africa as well, and it's a war on us.
Racism is the main cause of poverty among black people in America.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Racism is a very big issue that, talking about it, I'm really trying to be careful to not like say anything that will be insensitive. If opportunity is right here, they will give it to people of other race than African American and Africans too. So if there's a job that maybe have math requirement, I feel like they'll pick an Asian person.
Nah, the
or they
thing.
believe, oh, African Americans will not dress appropriate, so they will pick another person. They will always like pick.
Nah, I don't think it's like that. I don't think it's like that when it comes to racism. I for sure think it's a main cause, but I feel like they don't put it out blatantly like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't just be like, nah, he's black. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, they for sure did, but now they've made it to where it's been so like hidden under. They've like done all this shit. They've built up like this whole system to like benefit the like, you know, other races, or not even just the other races, just like to what is the word? To make black people like beneath everyone else, you feel me? Like the way niggas are like forced to start like perform illegal acts, especially with like the black community and shit. I feel like all that shit was built up on a system that was made by, you know who, you feel
that
me?
are not black over people that are black.
And I also think I
Real
think the
shit,
crucial
bro.
like missing point when we talk about economic disparity, time. Time is the most valuable currency, and if you have like a stock that's like the American dream is the stock, and you know during all that time, all that asset, the American dream was appreciating, and you're not allowed to take out business loans, you're not allowed to read, you're not allowed to write. You have to first fight to become 3/5 of a citizen, then you got Jim Crow, and then you got everything else. It's like you're now
You
having
never
to buy land
had
at a price
you
so
never
high
had
because
an
the time is
opportunity to
irreparable.
like
You can't
rise.
get that back. One black person today cannot, in one lifetime, achieve what generations of white families were able to do simply because they didn't have to compete with us to do it.
Yeah, I agree with you totally. Like,
Yeah, I was thinking, just like you said, from a historical
I
standpoint,
mean, that's
we
fine.
start with slavery, then that's centuries, generations of stolen labor, like you said. Then we get into Jim Crow, which is just an extension of that. Then we have redlining, we have mass incarceration, we have events like the bombing of Tulsa and Rosewood in Florida, and all these different examples of our wealth being decimated. And I don't say that to come from a defeatist or a victim mindset, but I think if we just have an honest conversation about history and what we've gone through when we've been here, racism is definitely a big part of that. And there are a lot of successful black Americans, a lot of
Absolutely,
millionaires,
it
a lot
won't
of,
end.
you know, business owners, but there are
course not.
exceptions for sure for a reason. And there's a big difference between income and wealth. I would like to challenge the ideal that African Americans are lazy or that we don't have a good work ethic. I think there's
No,
this
that's
perception
stupid,
that,
bro.
you know, we're here, we're in America, how are we not doing better for ourselves? So
I thought I was gonna be the only one staying. I was gonna be like, oh, I'm about to be like Kanye West, but okay, there's a lot of things we can use as an excuse to hold us back, to not to reach our potential.
Type shit.
But it's up to us to look past that. You know, like me coming from Africa, I came here to better my life, my family. I'm the only one here.
Hell
And
yeah.
since I have been here, there's a lot of bad things that happen to me. There's also a lot of good things that happen to me. Us African or African American, we need to like look past like racism and like just focus on our own goal. Like, what do we want to achieve? We need
Hell
to
yeah.
stop using the word racism when we don't get something or when something don't go our way, and just keep trying. You know.
Let me
Type
jump in
shit.
real quick. No disrespect, but racism exists, and I have to.
The thing is, yeah, absolutely. Like, you can't just use it like, bro, what the fuck? How did I feel? That's racist as shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, that's stupid. Some people do use that as an excuse, but sometimes you realize, like, you see a pattern and you're like, hold on, bro. that's a little strange to me. You feel me? And I don't think people should like use that as an excuse to give up on anything.
And I
that
can't
just
ignore it.
means you
But
gotta
what
work
I can
harder.
do is not buy into the system. You know, if I want to do something, let me be the entrepreneur. What I believe happened in the 1960s is that we started looking for equal rights, to be equal with other people. And what we stopped doing, and I heard you talk about Tulsa, we stopped using the black-owned businesses. Now, because you guys got to understand, the Fair Housing Act in 1968, I'm 5 years old. That's when we could move off the east side of LA and move into other subcultures. So what I wanted to do at 8 years old was go to IHOP. I didn't want to go to the Ma and Pa restaurant anymore. I wanted to go let's go eat at the hotels. So what we did is stop supporting each other and started supporting corporate America. So the racism plays a major part, but we don't have to buy into it.
I've been waiting to disagree with you, my brother. I'm waiting patiently. The thing is, even though I want to disagree with you, I get where you're coming from. When I see black people talking about racism, all that stuff, I'm like, what is wrong with these people? You guys have food, you have EBT, all this thing, and you're here shouting about somebody is racist too. Just leave that person and move on. I feel that way. Like, why are they always like complaining? But when Black Lives Matters started happening, like, I sat down, I said, I need to actually know why these people are pained. And if we look at the history, what they've done to them, like if you actually sit down, watch some documentaries, how they were maltreated, I don't think if I'm actually born, I will forgive those people. I don't care. It's easier for us Africans that were raised in Africa to feel like they're complaining because we were raised through struggle. Like, I barely even have water, and you have water, you're complaining. But then, it's not about the basic necessity or about how we are raised.
Hell yeah, it's just like everyone wants to be equal.
I don't want to say way better.
Equal.
We might not have resources, but there are some way, like our own people will not look down on us or put us behind. So it's in their nurture that way. Like, they just can't overlook it. And if you sit down and watch everything that the forefathers have been through for you, I changed my mind. No, they need to be angry. However, they should still move forward.
I mean, we have police brutality back home too.
True.
We have, like, if you go to Cameroon.
Oh, hey, I don't know if y'all have seen that one video of that fucking, of that dude, like, recording the South African police officer and he just gets fucking hit, bro. I'm pretty sure it was like a Bruce drop him off clip, bro. That shit was funny as fuck.
Like, treat us, and they're black just like us. You're not even gonna believe it, you know. And in Cameroon, we have this. Have you guys heard of the word like tribalism? So
yeah, it happens.
So we do get oppressed too. And
I agree.
So when I'm saying like we need to like look past that, I'm not saying forget what happened to you guys or me. At the end of the day, we cannot just sit and just grieve on the past. We have to be able to move on, but not forget. If I could choose a place to live, it would obviously be my country.
Prosper, that's a fine name.
Right now, my country is not the best choice for me. There's a little genocide going on in Cameroon right now. So many innocent lives are being taken. If I was still in my country, the opportunity that I have here, I would not have those opportunities there.
Absolutely.
Hip-hop reinforces stereotypes about the black community.
No. And it does.
In South
It
Africa,
does.
we have our
It
own
does.
version of hip hop, so we call it Kwaito. So they would rap in our own language in different. We call it Vernac. So back home, it kind of did reinforce some stereotypes because now when you go out in the world, people will just classify you under one group.
That's
And
true
growing
though.
up-
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of these niggas, when they be rapping, they be talking about drugs, shooting niggas, money and shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it really does reinforce a stereotype on the black community. And then when it stretches out to
Also
other
looking
like
at
races, they be like, oh
entertainment,
shit,
looking at
this
the
is what
hip-hop
black
that I
niggas are
hear.
about, huh?
Like, oh well, you're rapping
It's crazy,
about
bro.
drugs, you're rapping about this. Of course it's going to happen. Of course you're going to go to jail. But getting older, you see the culture as well of hip hop. I had to understand that there's a culture within that.
Yeah,
Alive
but
when
hip hop is a
started.
culture
And
though.
it was during a time where people rapped about what they saw, what they wanted in life. And then it became where people rapped about what they had been through,
Hell
what
yeah.
they had gotten over. You know, used to sell drugs, used to hurt people, but now this is who they are. And I think it's gotten into now, and
People
in
be
our day and
lying
age
like
now,
fuck.
It's where people are glorifying and wanting to pretend that these are the things that they do on a
Yo,
daily
what's up,
basis
Mizos?
when it's not.
Hell
So it
yeah,
went from
bro.
storytelling
Niggas swear they
to
want to
now
be
really
killers,
it's
bro.
truly
Like, calm the
storytelling,
fuck
but it's
down, bro.
unhealthy for
Rap
our
about
culture.
something actually important,
video
bro.
And all I'm hearing is, I put a bullet in it, something. Like, I'm like, eh? That's what you people do? No, like, sorry. And then it's like, it's all about, like,
Bro is
talking about
giggling too
female
much, bro.
body type,
Goddamn.
the booty, the thing. Like, don't talk about my booty like that. So I don't want to listen to something that portray me as a female that way, or something that is talking about how you put bullets in my head. Like, if you actually do not
Hell
come
yeah.
to America and see for yourself, you will think that most African Americans are carrying guns around and they just shoot randomly or they just grab your ass or something like that. That's the way
Yeah.
the music portray them. And music
Absolutely,
is a very
bro.
important element in our society because it influences a lot of people, both youngs and adults, and then they kind of see all those stuff and they act like that, even though that's not what they really want to be. They act like that and behave like that. Like if all these rappers are your role model, then you want to be like them. You want to be cool too. So in the end, it's about like the people that are packaging the music, and sometimes about trend is what people want to hear.
The American dream is only for white people.
What should I say? Okay, I got a girl's Instagram and she followed me back. What should I say to her? To be honest, me personally, bro, I don't be having riz. I don't be just coming up doing a one-liner, you feel me? I just be like, yo, I just be saying like, yo, what's going on or some shit, you know? I'll just come straight forward. I'll be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Just talk to him like a regular person. For me personally, like now, I feel like if you really are trying to do something, bro, because if a nigga don't like you, they don't like you. So I talk to everybody like regularly, bro. I talk to everyone like a regular person because like, yo, like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then once you get to know them more, then you could like progress something. You feel me? But you just gotta talk to them like a regular person, even though she's a different gender than you. You know what I'm saying? She's still human. You feel me? Just saying. Sorry. What did they say again? The American dream is only for white people. Oh, absolutely.
I believe
nigga.
that the American dream is only for white people because it says equal. And when we talk about equal, there's no equality between the 1%, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Trumps, and the people who really run the media and things of that nature. So for black people growing up in America and living in America, we could become rich, we could become wealthy, but we are not on the equal playing field of white America.
Okay.
The system of white supremacy, which is in the law enforcement, which is in the judicial system, which is in the prison industrial association, also in the politics. We are not equal. And
damn, this boy spitting so hard, he's moving up here too, bruh. Damn. Go crazy,
Unc. When you were speaking,
damn.
I started thinking like, could we ever actually, as black people, have the American dream here in America?
No, that's like the thing, bro.
I don't know if we really can.
Like, you can succeed in life, but it's like
words, but I do
the
think
American dream is really specific.
A degree of separatism. Like, black people, we really need to have our own.
Yeah,
to
gatekeep.
Fully
we got to start gatekeeping more, bro. Dead ass.
Why would we dream of being equal in a system that wasn't designed for us?
Unc is spitting, bro.
The American dream, at least the way that I define it, is, you know, freedom of opportunity, freedom to choose what I want to do, freedom to acquire wealth the same way that anybody else can.
Okay.
Obviously, we're fighting the tides of time on that and our circumstances, but it's hard because it's hard to honor that, but then also want more for myself. And I think that as black people, we're always teeter-tottering on that line of like, well, am I American? Like, do I get the American dream, or do we just tear all this down and build something new? White people are not the only people entitled to the American dream, ever. Yeah. And I think that that's why we're all here, because our ancestors made it so that we can stand here and pursue that American dream.
That's true, but like,
it meant that it was not for everyone. I wouldn't have even entered America. You know, I feel like not just African.
The thing is, they're not gonna like throw it in your face like, yeah, nigga, fuck, we do not like y'all. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna like throw it in your face. They're obviously gonna make it disguised to the point where it looks like America is like the land of like amazing opportunities, which yeah, it is. But when it comes to like going higher in like status, you feel me, or doing something, you will start to realize how things are actually biased.
But
That's what I feel like.
people as well in different countries, and from what I have seen, I've seen other people, even Africans and African Americans, succeeding in their own way, and that's why I feel like you said, you can interpret.
Did you not just listen to Unc? He literally just said black people can be successful and they can be rich, but that never means they're going to be equal to some other people.
That you can be successful. You know, talking about Trevor Noah, you know, who took over The Daily Show, it wouldn't have been possible for him coming in as an African. He got his American dream. It made us as well, other Africans, believe that it is possible.
The American dream writes his check. So he gets to have wealth or whatever it is that he's experiencing, but the American dream is the one who writes his check, not him.
Yo, Unc. This nigga gotta be like Soul Illuminati's father, bro. Holy fuck. God damn.
But do you
This
see how
nigga
we would put it
spitting.
as he had his American dream, even though someone writes his check. But for him, or for some of us looking at it on the other side, that's his American dream, because his goal
Yeah,
was
I
to
guess
get-
y'all, but the thing is, y'all look at the American dream a different way. I don't want to say y'all because that's stupid, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they're not like that. Yeah, like what I mean. Yeah, like they moved to America, but it's not like they were
biggest
fully
cultural shock
exposed to
I
everything they need
saw
to know.
coming
You
here
feel me?
was definitely the lifestyle, because the lifestyle I saw of America, especially Los Angeles, was portrayed as a very rich lifestyle. And of course, I came here as a student, and coming here, living here, and seeing the reality of it, seeing different homeless people, disadvantaged people, was really a cultural shock for me, because I didn't expect to see that. And I guess also the way people were
Hell yeah,
handling
they
each
don't
other,
tell you how
because
much
coming in
homeless
as an
people
African,
are,
I
like
thought
how many
people were
homeless people
together,
are in
but
America.
since
You just
being
come
here,
here
I
and
saw
you
that
think
there
like, oh
was a
my
huge
gosh, this
divide,
place is
or there
amazing.
still a
Like,
huge divide within the African American community themselves.
If he had stayed in South Africa, would he have had the same opportunity that he had here?
No.
No.
Like,
see,
you know,
like
so
some y'all are
South Africa is
thinking
what
it
we
too.
check,
Y'all are thinking
but
too
like us
small,
growing up,
bro.
The reason we move here is because we don't have it better back home. Like like for me, I'm the first person ever in my family in America. Everybody else is back home. Everybody's depending on me. Like, all of them, my mom, she's dying to come here. Like, she willing to do anything just for her to be in America. So for me, when I look at those like little things, I'm like, yeah, American dream is for everybody, you know? Like, yeah, we might not have the same opportunity.
All right, now they're talking about, the topic is the American dream is only for white people.
To white people, but there's still that little chance that a lot of us back home are willing to take just to get here.
Type
I
shit.
trust law enforcement.
Not at all, nigga. Stop it, bro.
I have a thing to say.
If any
All right,
nigga
can we
moves,
disagree?
bro.
Step forward.
Bro, are you fucking kidding me, bro? Stop it, bro. Nobody needs to explain that shit.
I got married to a young lady who did
This
15 years in
nigga, bro.
prison
We
for
know you're light
robbery
skinned,
she
bro.
didn't commit. I myself was incarcerated for 6 months for a burglary that I couldn't have committed because I was in prison. So in 1987, I'm doing 19 months in prison. When I came home in 1988, I was given a burglary charge and I had to sit
Nigga.
6 months.
So he was in prison and he was like, hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. You gotta go back, nigga. You gotta go back.
And the judge did not kick it out because there's no way I could have done it. He kicked it out because they didn't serve me the warrant while I was in prison. So I don't trust them. They lie and they do things and it affects our people. So many people I know who
Absolutely,
have been
bro. What the
wrongfully
fuck?
arrested, wrongfully convicted, and they actually lie on the stand. So
Bro, this is
there's no
literally
trust.
like
As you guys know, I am
one
from
of the
Richmond,
main
Virginia.
reasons
It's the
for Black
capital
Lives
of
Matter,
Confederate.
bro.
I have been brutally abused by the police there. Like, personally, I was at the river on the 4th of July.
Nigga,
I don't
what?
smoke. I don't do none of that. The police come and arrest me because I look like a drug dealer. Like, they like arrested me.
What? The
Yeah,
stereotype.
then when I was in high school, my senior year, my father went to jail over a car accident. And I was left alone at 17 years old. I was grateful.
Nigga.
One of my teachers took me in, And like
W teacher.
I try to stay away from the police as much as possible.
Like, let's be honest. I know, like, I don't trust law enforcement, but if a nigga is literally at my door like, yo, I'm gonna kill you, of course I'm calling the police. What the fuck? It's either I die or I get off safely. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
First of all, they're human beings, and I think that just because you put a badge on doesn't magically bewitch you with like integrity.
These
and,
niggas
a
thinking
desire
they
to actually help the people
superheroes,
around
bruh.
you. I think a lot of times police culture comes from police families. It comes from like legacy lines and this whole like kind of like culture about stuff. I mean, I don't trust them any more than I would trust any other person. They haven't earned that necessarily, especially not as an institution in its
At
purest
all,
form.
bro.
I think it's necessary, but they have a lot of living up to that to do and to make up for if they're gonna be
Actually,
trusted.
I've
Hell
seen
yeah,
law
bro.
enforcement here on social media and seeing how they treat people of color, you know, from like hitting them. I mean, George Floyd, you know, rest in peace. But just seeing that from my experience being here, I was scared, you know, like every time I'd see a cop pass by, I'm like, okay, I better make sure I'm driving okay, you know, because I don't want to be stopped.
hell yeah. Every time, hey, bro. Every time a cop comes up, bro. Let me tell y'all, bro. Let me get my shit, bro. Fuck, where is it, bro? I'm gonna give y'all one thing of advice, bro. If a cop ever pulls you over and you're riding, bro, boom. Say I'm driving, right? Boom. You know what I'm saying? Cop pulls me over. Oh, fuck. So he gets to your window. You roll it down, bro. Be aggressive as hell, bro. Be like, yo, watch out, bro. Watch out, bro. And if he's like, may I see your wallet or your ID? Look at him for a little pause, bro. And then boom. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Give it to him, bro. You gotta listen to him, bro. You gotta do it extremely swiftly, though. You feel me? Just like that, bro. Simple, bro.
Or you're
Just
not
like
in
that.
any harm's way, you know. But it's sad to feel that pressure every time you see a cop going by, and even if they.
I'm just
try to
kidding, bro.
help,
I'm
but I
just kidding.
wouldn't
Please
want
don't do that.
help because of
Please
what
do
I'm
not
seeing
do
on
that.
social media.
When a cop
know,
pulls
and
you
also
over,
seeing the
when a
cases of
cop
people
pulls you
being
over,
willfully,
please,
you know,
just listen to them. Just listen to them. Do not do. I was just kidding, bro. Don't do that, y'all.
taken to prison. That's
'Cause
like
I know
I'm saying,
some of
like,
y'all
what
a
type
little
of
bit, you
research
know.
are you doing before you arrest people?
And I immediately thought about the history of the police too, just tracing that back to slave patrols, which became our modern day police departments. And
Oh, the fact that like if you have a felony, you can't vote. Like that to me is like, talk about the loss of the American dream. Like you are a citizen of this country. You should always have a right to vote.
We are obsessed with race in America.
We are obsessed with race. Oh yeah, for sure. Everyone is, bro. In
I think
America,
word
that
obsessed
is for
such an
sure,
interesting
yeah.
word, And I think that the way that that question is framed is almost as if it's like the onus is on us, like we're obsessed with race too much. Like, no, white people are obsessed with race in this country. They've made their laws based on it. They've cast us out because of it. They've
That
like,
ass.
destroyed entire groups of people because of it. So, I mean, we're just living in the ripple effects of the stones that were cast in the pond of history. So we're just reacting to it. So we would rather just be human beings and American citizens and, you know, people that are pursuing an American dream. We'd rather not have to think about race, but that, we did not draw first blood on that.
what else do you expect?
Yeah, like, I
given
mean,
history?
I'm not
Like,
upset.
You can say we did not draw first blood like this is
Me
Call
being
of
in
Duty.
America give me opportunity to like meet and like discover so many different culture that I would never see if I was in my country. I would just like maybe hear about it on the news. Yes, I agree. I think they are very obsessed with race. Even when you do like a easy application, like it doesn't matter what application you do, they want to know your
Yeah.
race. They want to know, you know. why they
Like
don't
dead
have a
ass,
type-
why does that matter? Why does that matter? Like, I know it's to identify you, I guess, but like, why? Like, when I'm taking a test for like a class or some shit, why do I need to put down my race? I mean, I guess.
Category for Africans, you know.
That's why I'm checking out every time.
Yeah, like they want to know everything.
The thing that pissed me off the most is that when they see you and they be like, oh, you have an accent. Where are you from? Like, who cares where I'm from? Just sell me this thing and let me keep going.
Then when you tell them that you're African, they be like, what country?
Yeah, they're so obsessed with where you're from.
She be like Wakanda.
Like,
Nigga, what?
I don't believe that There's an obsession about race in America.
His name is
believe
Skip.
that
I
race is a
really just realized
distraction
that.
to hide the power, the wealth, and the access to it. So a lot of times there's something put on the table, like a rock being thrown, and I hold my hand, and that's the racism between black and whites, between blacks and Hispanic, and other cultures have come here. We'll talk about race just so that we don't have access to the power and the wealth, and I think it's done on purpose. There's a power that allows us to
Every
talk
time
about
this
race
nigga
if we
sits
don't
down, he
understand
gotta
it.
make an essay,
Some
bro.
of the
Real
question
shit.
prompts that I see differently, and then when I hear somebody say it, I'm like, that actually makes sense coming from their perspective. So it's been really beautiful having this conversation with you guys. You guys are very knowledgeable, and I've learned a whole lot from each and every one of you today.
Going into this with like the title of the series, like African versus African American, I think that like people were gonna come in thinking that we were gonna be like guns blazing, but this is such a beautiful display of unity. I love it. It like gave me so much life today.
Type shit. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This was a W video. I'm glad I put my input, even though none of these niggas know me, you feel me? But hey, W fucking video, bro. I'm fucking with it.